Last week was a really busy week for me. Monday, went down the shore, Wildwood, New Jersey. You know you're in Wildwood when you see this.
Watch the train car, please.
So, we get down the shore. The first thing they want to do is go swimming. I want to get curly fries. That's the whole reason for going down the shore, in my opinion. So I go up on the boardwalk and grab some curly fries. The combo, which is fresh squeezed lemonade and a bucket of fries. They wanted me to bring fries back, but I wasn't going to carry fries back from the boardwalk. So I go back and they're swimming. Huh? They're on the boardwalk waiting for you. So I eventually got in the pool, and then after we went in the pool, we went to the boardwalk and we went on this big wheel here. And thought the kids would be scared, but they weren't. And here's a little video from the top of the wheel. So we get off of that thing, and we're walking up the boardwalk, and look what I see. Something a little bit familiar. Then I turn the camera on my son, look what he does. The horns. Totally unexpected. So, Tuesday night, Octane's on the radio, and we can't get that down the shore. And I call everybody I know to record it, and eventually I got to hear it after I got back from the shore. And that was an interesting day on Wednesday, trying to prepare everything for going to the snitch. So I take a ride up to the snitch on Thursday night. I think I got that. July 20th, 2006. We're going to the Holland Tunnel. So I was supposed to meet Rob at the Whiskey Tango, but he didn't show up. But he would have had to ride with Vortex's guitar in the front seat. So I went back and I got my effects rack, and I put that in the front seat where Rob would have sat. Here's a video of how packed the car was, and there was no room for anything else. It was packed to the tippy top. The car's a little packed. I don't know if you can see behind me. Packed all the way up behind me. I got the guitar next to me. Cooler down here. There's no room in this car at all for anything but me and all this crap. And still in this nice traffic jam, but we'll get there. Get to the snitch. Rob shows up with his buddy Sean. We load in. The band's there. They help load in. Octane is the fourth of four bands. We're waiting for the buses. Buses arrived at their departure point's late, and finally the buses do show up just about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes before Octane goes on. And there was a lot of inebriated people on those buses. So that turned into an interesting Octane event. They put on their original show, and the sound there was 2 microphones and 2 cables. That's it. No monitors, no miking of any instruments at all. Everything is right off the stage, and there's no miking of anything. Luckily, Jordan had a microphone cable with him, because this guy only had 2 mics and 2 cables. So since Jordan had a cable, I was able to run a cable for Bob and get his mic in the mix of the 3. So tight on stage, and it was crazy getting that thing set up in about 10 to 20 minutes, and they put on a great show. The crowd was very responsive, inebriated, and they get done. We rush out of there, pack the car up, just as packed as it was when I went up there, except for 2 bases. And I hear the bus ride home was kind of interesting, and I drove home because it was my car. I get back to the truck, I unload the car, everything into the truck, and it's what? 3:30 in the morning or something. And by mistake, I leave the light on inside the box. So the next night when I get there, the truck won't start. It's got no battery. Or at least that's what I think. It's got no battery. So I drove my car there because it was raining. So it's a good thing I had my car instead of the motorcycle, because I tried to jump the truck with the car. That didn't work. And then I tried using a charger that had a 50 amp start on it, and that didn't work. So then I figured I gotta get new batteries, so I run up to AutoZone, I buy 2 brand new diesel batteries, and I rush back there, pop them in, and hook it all up, turn the key, nothing at all. So finally a guy who knows what he's doing with diesel shows up with a service truck, and he's got this big engine thing that can jump the truck. He hooks that up to the battery. He looks at me and he goes, "Go ahead." Sorry about that. Turn the key, nothing. So that's where his expertise came in handy, because he pops the hood and he pokes around, he does this and he does that, and he says to turn the key and hold it on, and then he bangs the starter with a crowbar. The truck starts right up. So I'm late getting to Kildare. I did shoot a video on the way there. You can't hear a thing, but here. It's like 8:40. I just replaced both batteries. And tried to use a jumper, tried to jump over my car and everything. I think the truck started. So, I don't know, that's why I'm doing 8:30. I don't know if there's like headed towards there. Turned out it was the starter. The starter, manual with a crowbar to get the thing started. I got so late. I get to Kildare's and I pull up and everybody's there. Everybody in the band, all the crew, all the normal regulars, all the girlfriends, all the helpers, everybody. Except Brian Portnick. He didn't make it to Kildare's. But so I pull up the truck, and it's like delivering food to a village. You've seen it on TV. The truck pulls up, and they start throwing bags of food over the back, and there's all these people just taking them off and running away with them. That's how the load into Kildare's was. Got everything inside of there, and rush, got it all set up by about 10:30. In fact, we were ready to go at 10:30. So leaving at about 8:30, all set up by 10:30. That's pretty amazing in my opinion. 2 hours from departure to ready to go. There's something to be said for Octane crew and Dave and Alex. I mean, they weren't looking for a night of busting their ass getting set up, but the starter went, and there was nothing I could do about it. So thanks a lot, you guys. That was amazing. Even in the disarray that everything got in there, we got it all straightened out. Bam, put on a show. John Pennington came in to sing for Brian, and Jordan did mostly all the singing, the originals. Bob sang 19 Forever, and the night went off well. I thought it went off well, considering everything we were up against that Friday. It was a good show. Then Saturday, we had the bootleggers. So we get the bootleggers, and we load in, we're setting up, and the manager tells us that the agent called and said that Brian Portnick wasn't coming. I said, what agent? He said, our agent, meaning bootlegger's agent. So I was trying to get a hold of Octane then. It was about 7:30, so I called Bob, and the Nextel subscriber I was trying to reach, I got a machine, so I hung up. Then I figured I'd call Jordan, he's pretty responsible. Machine on there too, so I didn't leave a message. And I tried Joey Bass. That rang for a while, and I thought, oh, here we go, I get hold of Bass now. No, answer machine, so I left. I didn't leave a message. And my last resort was call Greg. So I did. And no answer there either. So 7:30 at night, I can't get a hold of Octane, so I don't know what's going on. So eventually, John Pennington shows up. He got the call. So another night that Brian isn't coming out. So he missed this whole weekend. He made the snitch show, which was a good thing. And didn't do the Friday and Saturday shows. Excuse me. So I'm back in the booth, and it's acoustic set, and here's the end of the first song.
Joe here said he volunteered $5 at the end of the night. Yeah. He's a little lean, but he's got muscle where it counts, so. You know what? Some guy yells at every night I play with you. Show your tits. What is it? Yeah. Never mind. Anyway. Take care of your bartenders.
A lot of people probably don't know what I do there in the back, and I took a little video of my board, and at the end of the clip, it's Bob singing Wasteland. You can see I turn the echo off, and then I turn his microphone up because he talks lower than he sings. Most people do. And just thought you might want to see this. end of the acoustic set, Gasoline with Jordan singing it. And there's a couple things to notice in this clip is that you can actually hear all the noise that I hear from between the stage and me. There's just constant chatter, and sometimes it drives me crazy. Sometimes I just turn it up really loud so I don't even hear it. But you can really hear it at the end of this clip. It's a good example of what I'm hearing way back in the back of the room. The other thing is Jordan. It's probably the favorite thing I've ever heard him say. So he says at the end of the song, he's like, he says, stick around, see you later. Stick around, see you later. I just thought that was funny. I know what it's like talking on stage. One of the times when I was talking on stage, I was at a Tuesday night beer bash with Slider up at Jeans on the Boulevard. Am I old? So I remember going to the microphone and nothing was going on, and I just went, so, it's Tuesday. Anyway, I stick around, see you later. That's a good one. I like it. I like it a lot. This guy here is Brian Chevy. Everybody knows him as Brian Chevy. He spells it different than everybody else, but that's his business. He came by the truck on Monday night, took off the starter, and then took it somewhere on Tuesday. This guy rebuilt it, brought it back on Wednesday. It was like, ah! It was like a brand new starter. He threw it on there, truck started right up, all good. And cheeseburger on the way. PC in the hizzy. So that's my vlog for this week. It had all kinds of stuff in it, personal stuff, band stuff, stuff that happened before and after shows, and that's just the way it is. It's a real busy week, and we're coming up to do another one. So, see you at the show. Talk to you later. Let us know what you think of these vlogs. Let me know what you think of this new way I did this one. What do you think, Dave? So that's it. I guess it's late.